It was a chilly November evening when I stumbled upon the old library tucked away at the end of a neglected street in my town. The sign outside, barely legible, read Grimm's Folklore Archive. Curiosity piqued. I stepped inside, the door creaking like a haunted whisper as it swung open. Dust motes swirled in the beam of weak light filtering through the grimy windows, and the smell of moldy paper hit me like a punch to the gut. Each step on the creaky floorboards echoed like a beckoning call, luring me deeper into the shadows of forgotten tales. As I explored the labyrinth of shelves, one book caught my eye. It was bound in cracked leather with no title on the spine. The moment I opened it, a chill slithered down my spine. The ink was dark, almost congealed, and the stories within spoke of old rituals, curses, and unspeakable horrors. My heart raced with every page turn as tales of the Wendigo crawled beneath my skin, a beast that hungered not only for flesh but for the very essence of humanity. With the library empty but for the sound of my own ragged breathing, I read about a cursed amulet once belonging to a hunter who had lost his sanity in the icy wilderness, driven mad by whispers that echoed through the trees. As I fumbled through the pages, I felt an overwhelming presence behind me. The air thickened, choking me with dread. I turned to find a shadow darker than the corners of the room, watching with hollow eyes that glimmered like dying embers. I wanted to flee, but my feet were rooted to the floor, entranced by the tales wrapping around me, tightening like a noose. The stories spoke of those who had tried to escape, only to become part of the legends, lost souls bound to the pages, their screams trapped in ink. Panic surged within me as I slammed the book shut, but the echoes of their anguish still reverberated in my mind. And as I finally stumbled back towards the door, I heard a whisper that was not mine, a chorus of voices murmuring, "Join us." I barely made it outside, the cold air hitting my face like a slap. But even then, I swear I could feel the weight of their stories clinging to me. An unshakable horror haunted my every step. What I discovered in that library would haunt me forever, a reminder that some tales were never meant to be told.